All right, as we take a look, one of the most important conversations many families are having, and in fact, many a conversation that they're not having involves money. Now, some people view it as a taboo subject. It's kind of difficult to talk about money. Merrill Lynch advisor Aubrey Lee is joining me this morning to talk about why you should overcome whether it's a taboo or reluctance and get down and talk about the nitty-gritty in finances. Aubrey, why are people reluctant? Why are families not talking about finances?
You know, there's this veil of secrecy that is really inappropriate. And in fact, what I would say, it's really important to have conversations with the adult children and their parents around finances, estate planning, things of that nature. And furthermore, it's important to engage all of those professionals, whether again it's your attorney, your financial advisor, or your adult children.
Is it one of these things that people are embarrassed to talk about finances? Why is it that it's a conversation that people are reluctant to have?
Yeah, I think, again, going back to what I was saying a moment ago, it's that veil of secrecy. Sometimes a parent or parents are reluctant to talk about finances with their children. And in fact, what I would say, it might be important, and I would say it's important for the adult children maybe to initiate those conversations.
Right, and what is a way that you can bring up the subject if your parents have shown some reluctance? How can you bring up the subject in a way that allows them, the parents that is, to feel like it's a conversation they're ready to have and want to have?
Yeah, what I would say is that one of the ways you can bring that up is to talk about your own finances. Hey, Mom, Dad, I have some concerns or questions about how I'm handling my finances. And can you help me with that? And that would be an avenue from my perspective to have a conversation about what they're doing.
I would imagine it can be awkward if you have parents who are well established, maybe seniors, and you have adult children, for the children to be the experts. You know, many parents want to feel in control. And so that's way sort of by asking for their expertise allows the parents to have that sort of, whether it's a status or comfortable relationship, a more familiar relationship with parent-child.
Absolutely. And what I would say is, again, as an adult child, slowly but surely engage in a conversation with your parents. And again, thinking about bringing that professional in. So if there's an estate planning conversation, sitting down with the attorney and talking about what the estate plan is. And as the adult child, having a copy of that estate plan is important as well.
What are some of the concerns, for instance, that children might have if they're trying to get their parents to have this conversation? Is it that the parents are protected, for instance, in case of an illness, or are we talking about estate planning and passing on wealth? What are some of the issues here?
Yeah, that's one of the issues. You know, we have an aging population, so you talk about some of the illnesses, whether it's dementia, Alzheimer's, you know, and getting ahead of that so that that adult child is in a position to be able to help those parents in case of diminished capacity. It's very, very important to, again, get out in front of that. And then the other thing I would say, Keenan, it's once you lose a parent or parents, the work that goes into that, frankly, can be very overwhelming. So to be out in front of that, I think is very important.
Aubrey Lee of Merrill Lynch, thank you so much for joining us. Always great advice.
Good to see you once again.
Appreciate it. Guys, over to you for cool clips.